You know what I don't hear enough mid-40s women talking about on this app? The grieving process of your physical beauty changing. I honestly think we need to name this and we need to talk about it, because I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way.
I would like to respectfully challenge you on that. I understand why for you aging is grief, because you and I were sold the lie that youth was our identity and not just a phase. So when that starts to disintegrate in midlife, as it does, we feel like we're losing our power. We're grieving a power we never actually had. And I can demonstrate this very nicely for you in 2 simple questions. In our 20s, we ask the question, am I attractive enough? In our 40s, we ask the question, is this meaningful enough? So who is the first one for? Men, beauty standards, social approval, algorithms. Who is the second one for? Me, my values, my relationship, my integrity, and my future. What's the driver? Validation. What's the driver for the second one? Purpose and alignment. And the power source? External, not yours. And the power source for the second one? Internal, yours. For the first one, you're dependent on being chosen. For the second one, you're dependent on self-trust. What is the emotional outcome of each of these? It is anxiety, performance, comparison. And for the second one, it's clarity, depth, and peace. So you see, you never had power. You had permission. Youthful beauty was sold to us as elite access. So you fight to get in, and then you diet, and you contour, and you compare, and you perform. And once you're in, you pose, and you posture, and you monitor your ranking. You can't tell me that felt good. And if it did, it would have been for a fraction of time, because you're only good enough for a fraction of time by those standards. And then one day your rankings tank because you aged out. And you're asking yourself the question, why am I being forced out of this cage? We should all be mourning it. Instead of, why was I ever in that cage? And that's the perspective shift we need to be helping women through. Not grieving a cage. Beauty was never power. It was attention. And attention is rented. Real power is owned. Midlife does not take away your power just because your youth goes. It actually gives you less performance, more precision, less approval seeking, more discernment, less obsession with being desirable, and more obsession with being aligned. And that shift is where the power lies. And I would not trade that for all the beauty and youth in the world. And the great news is you don't have to reach midlife to have this realization or this shift.